Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. So for today's pick a card reading, you guys, I thought I would do what is the future of this connection. I don't think I've done that since the 1111 portal. So I wanted to have a look. What is the future of this connection? So as usual, we'll start with oracle cards to kind of check the energy and see, and a few tarot cards to see if you resonate with the energy. And if you do, then we'll move on to tarot. But anyway, I hope you guys are all well. Beware of scammers. Just a reminder, I am currently not taking any readings until I catch up with the ones I already have. And I'll definitely let you guys know when I'm open to readings again. But yes, let's not hesitate any further. So for pile one, we have this rose quartz tower. For pile two, we have black obsidian. I mean, I guess it's just obsidian. I don't know why I have to be Captain Obvious all about it and say black, but anyway. And for pile number three, we have this clear quartz. So if you need a minute to sit with the energy, please feel free to pause it and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile one and this rose quartz, this is going to be a reading all about the future of your current connection or the future of whoever's on your mind right now. So I hope you guys are doing well. We are going to get to some tarot and oracle cards here before we get into the tarot. So I'll start with your energy. Right now, your current energy is coming up as the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is an energy where, you know, it feels like you've made a decision about this connection. You've made a choice, whatever that choice is. Part of me feels like you've chosen to turn your back on it. Perhaps what I'm feeling is you could have an energy where you kind of feel stuck about putting up your boundaries, or you feel just this image here kind of makes me feel like maybe you want to move on, but part of you can't. The main message in this card in the guidebook is that this is someone who knows they've made a tough decision, but it's the right one. So if you're resonating with that energy, yeah, let's have a look at the other cards. So we have a bunch. So this is meant to represent your energy. And we have the Lovers, okay? So this is what I mean. It feels like there's something or someone you can't let go of. And what's really interesting is with these two cards, woo, so we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. And I feel like you're unable to let this go or this person go. And I do feel like you've chosen yourself, but it's come at a cost. I feel like you still feel like you've left something behind, is what I'm hearing. The Lovers card can actually be about when we're in a connection and we ultimately have to choose ourselves. Like it can be a choice between choosing a connection where there is love, but for your own health, your own whatever it is to you, you have to choose yourself. So yeah, that's what we're seeing for your side. And if you resonate with the other side, that's okay. Just flip the energies as needed or whatever. So we're just going to keep going with your energy. We have Cuddles, Please. And we have Keep Your Head Up and Look Forward. So there's this like push-pull dynamic in your energy I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like half of you is telling you to move on and to focus on yourself and to stand firm. And there's half of you that can't let go. There's half of you that's still holding on. And it honestly feels to me like you're struggling with what's happening here. it is like this energy of, I need to keep going, but you're missing this person's, you're missing them. You're missing, maybe you do miss cuddling with them. Maybe you miss hugging them. You could be really longing for them right now with the Lover's energy and this cuddles, please. Anyway, this could also be about, with the cuddles, please, you could be looking for something different than what this person is offering. Maybe you're looking for more physical intimacy with the cuddles, please. So for your person's energy, we have their energy in tarot right now is, we have the Devil. And I couldn't believe it when these cards came out, because we have the Lovers and the Devil. And that's really symbolic of kind of a connection that pushes and pulls. It's like you can't control it, yet you can't let go of it. When the Lovers and the Devil come out together, it symbolizes a very energetic, strong connection that's very hard to break, even when you want to. And again, I was like, what is going on? The King of Swords came out for your person's energy. So we do have this counterpart couple here with the Queen and King of Swords. And what I'm getting with this person, like I said, I feel like you're kind of going back and forth. Did I do the right thing? Am I on the right path? Do I deserve what I think I deserve? Am I making a mistake? And I see your person here reflecting. This person's eyes are closed and they are thinking about things. They're deep in thought. I'm almost feeling like Hermit energy with that card. So, Devil is Capricorn energy. And again, more air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think it's really interesting how we have kind of the images of these energies that don't know what way to go or if they're doing the right thing. There's a lot of back and forth, uncertainty, I feel. This doesn't feel right. This is your person's energy, and I want you. So, do you see what I mean? It feels like this person is reflecting. Like, this doesn't feel right. My life doesn't feel right without that person in it. This person goes back and forth between fear and wanting this. With the Devil and the I want you, this person could be thinking of you obsessively. And that could be why you're feeling this energy, like you can't let them go. Have I made the right choice? Anyway, that's what we're seeing so far. And for the connecting energy, we have the Desert. So the desert, you know, to me, right away, the desert sounds like there's no hope in sight, maybe. You can't see any water. I feel like maybe it's gone very dry, this connection, so probably no contact. All right, I think that looks okay. You have no idea how much my brain... Anyway. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's look at this desert. So like I said, this is meant to be the connecting energy right now. And then we're going to get tarot. Oh my goodness. These ones are hard to find. I'm almost there, I promise. Maybe that's what your person's higher self is saying. I'm almost there. I've almost had an awakening. Yeah, it does say silence. So it's definitely silent between the two of you. And the way it says keep your head up and look forward, and the arrow is like pointing back at that person, that's what I mean. I feel like you're conflicted if you're going in the right direction. Did you do the right thing by choosing yourself? And I see what's happening is it's causing this person to reflect on the truth of this connection. The King of Swords can be someone who, I mean, it is someone very logical. It's someone who's seeing things clearly and looking at things logically, not from an over-emotional place, not from an intense, triggered place. But it can also be someone who's unwilling to kind of admit some of their faults, especially with the devil energy. So this person could have traits that they're unwilling to look at. They could have, you know, closed off their energy to looking at some of these shadow traits. With the desert, I do feel this energy that neither one of you were getting what you wanted out of this connection, and it just wasn't working. You could have felt like this person, there's something about this desert card and thinking about like emotion and water. I just feel like maybe this person wasn't emotionally available for some reason with the desert. So yeah, it does say silence. It also talks about how it's disorienting and isolating. So it's, you know, they say the drought. So really, I feel like there was no emotion going into this connection, or maybe this person was emotionally unavailable. Perhaps, you know, the love part of it kind of dwindled away. Anyway, that's what we're seeing here. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. Very interesting. So this is about, you know, realizing a truth once you can't actually get what you want, or you can't, once, what am I trying to say? With the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, these are energies where there was probably arguments and harsh words and different, like, clashing perspectives, intense reactions. And when it becomes like that, you can't see clearly, you can't think clearly. So anyway, you're coming across more in a protective energy right now, but still longing for this person, still wanting this person, still kind of, you know, looking back, thinking, you're trying to tell yourself to move forward, but you're still looking back at this person. And this person, I feel, is reflecting right now on these shadow energies. This card talks about being in the desert and being surrounded by crows, shadows, and coyotes. And it's very symbolic of like a wake-up call. You know, I feel that energy of tower moments in this person's life. And, you know, maybe it took this disconnection to kind of wake them up, is what I'm seeing. Anyway, my friends, that's what we're seeing here. So before we move on, I just wanted to look at the... Okay, so this is someone who's reflecting about negative patterns, addiction, or attachment. So this person could have, you know, this person could have avoidant attachment and you could have anxious attachment, or vice versa. And that causes, when one person is anxious attachment and then anxious avoidant, it creates that push-pull back and forth energy, because the anxious attachment one is trying to anxiously control the situation, and the avoidant is like, I need to get out of here. And, you know, those type of behaviors, those type of attachment styles can be healed. They can be worked through, so that you have healthy attachment styles. And So I don't know if this person is doing that on purpose, or just like you're not doing it on purpose. You're not. Anyway. I just feel like maybe that comes from, you know, a past wound in both of you. But again, we can look at those attachment styles and heal them and work towards healthier attachment styles where we don't anxiously attach to someone and, you know, we don't avoid. Anyway, so this person could be reflecting right now about negative patterns, addictions, or attachment styles. I do get the feeling that there is obsessive thinking about you. Almost like I just get this feeling of missing energy, missing water with this desert card, missing warmth, missing like that Empress energy. Because this, you know, this is a colder energy. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't be cold. This card says it's time to free yourself. So with the energy of the desert, the fact that I feel reminders or signs from the universe, tower moments have been circling this person, it feels like they're finally ready to reflect about these here. For you, we have the Lovers. Okay, see, this is exactly what I mean. It symbolizes a harmonious and wonderful union. On the other hand, you can trust in your choice from the heart. And that's what I mean. I feel like you've made a choice for your own heart and perhaps you're questioning it. And the main thing I want to say is both of these cards talk about the fact that whatever you've done is the right decision. So if you're doubting it, that's your ego. The Queen of Swords made the right decision. When you choose yourself, that's the right decision. And it says there's a magical connection going on here. So, like I said, when the Devils and the Lover come out, that's very, very symbolic. Now, I want to look at the... This is a French deck. Thankfully, this is in English. All right, so we have... No, I'm not going to read that because I was channeling different energy than that. You know how some meanings are... It's a very positive meaning and that's great. But it's more about like everybody wants to listen to this person's words. So maybe everybody does want to listen to your person. Maybe your person talks for a living. But that's not... I'm not here for that. All right, so we are going to shuffle these cards. I just need to... Yeah. All right. So we have the Hermit on the bottom, and I said I was feeling Hermit energy over here. I said it, and here it is, Hermit energy. So that's Virgo energy. We have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups does talk about lack of emotion, you know, it's that dry, like that dry feeling I was getting where maybe there was lack of vulnerability, lack of emotional availability. And we have the King of Swords, I believe. Hang on, I need to clarify that. I need to know. Yes, King of Crystals in this deck is King of Swords. In another deck I have crystals or pentacles, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So like I said, I saw the King of Swords, and so that's confirming that your person is in King of Swords energy. Use your logic and intellect to navigate the way ahead. All right. So I'm just going to shuffle one more time. Now we have the Three of Pentacles, which does talk about collaboration and coming together. Oops. All right. So on the bottom, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is an energy of someone who is taking action in love. So taking action towards their love life or getting ready to take action towards their love life. The King of Wands is a more self-focused energy, or it can be someone who's more focused on their own gains. So that may resonate with you. It could be that right now you're more focused on yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Perhaps, you know, your person was more selfish. And I don't mean that in like they're purposely being selfish, but maybe this is someone who, you know, was more interested in what was going on in their life, more interested in putting themselves first. I'm not saying we shouldn't put ourselves first. And perhaps now you're the one saying, okay, I'm going to focus on myself now. Like, it's time for me to be selfish. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to look at the future of this connection. So right now we're going to look at current energy. Current energy, please, Spirit. We have Justice. So this is what I meant about this Desert card. I was getting that energy where it was talking about the animals circling you in the desert. And I feel like, you know, karma is being served here, or karmic lessons are being learned. You're realizing what you deserve, and this person is realizing what they should have done. It's interesting because with Justice, that's Libra energy. And that's, you know, there's more energy here about truth and clarity and things balancing. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Oh my gosh, the synchronicities, my goodness. So the Queen of Swords does show that I believe that until change happens, you know, you're focused on yourself. Until healing happens. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Anyway, we see this Queen of Swords standing in her power. Like I said, perhaps you're one of those Queen of Swords who's wondering if you've done the right thing, and you have. You definitely have. I'm just going to push those off. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a minute. And underneath we have the Six of Cups. So that's what I mean. It feels like until there's healing, until there's growth, I feel like, you know, that you need to hold your energy back here. You need to focus on yourself. There could be someone else in this person's energy that's not for all of you. With the Justice card, let me look. We do have the decisions you make now will have long-term effects. Judgment will always be made fairly and accordingly. If you have been wronged, this card's appearance may bring you relief. On the other hand, if your actions cause pain to others, this card serves as a warning. So if pain was caused, you know, I feel like that's probably why this person is having awakenings or having realizations. And definitely it's confirmed, whoever you are, that right now there's boundaries up, and there's a coldness here. Somebody in my comment section said it was like the Queen of Swords is like a fork, or like, I don't know how to explain it the way they did, obviously, so I'm not even going to try it. There is a sense of perhaps this person You could be standing in your boundaries right here because, listen, justice talks about blaming partner unfairly. So this person could have been someone who, instead of looking at themselves, blamed you. This could have been somebody blaming each other unfairly, or not taking accountability. Anyway, it's a balancing energy. It's, you know, it's realizations happening. It's karmic lessons I'm hearing. Let's just, I want to make room for these here. I don't want to cover up the Queen of Swords, though. She deserves to take up space. You deserve to take up space, pile 1. I just want room for the tarot for you guys. There we go. All right. So I'm going to look at their thoughts and feelings about this connection. What are their thoughts and feelings about this connection? We have the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Cups. So this is someone wanting to give emotion to this. It's funny how I kept talking about how there's like lack of, you know, lack of emotion here, lack of cups energy. And this is someone, this card represents, you know, someone who's transforming, going through an emotional awakening. So right now this person is feeling, this could be someone looking at their own cup, like trying to work on the way they see themselves, their own self-esteem. Maybe this person has low self-esteem. Anyway, with how they're feeling about this connection, they're having realizations and there is change happening here. The fact that we have this dove here, the dove represents, you know, and we have 2 doves here, right? So I almost feel like these are your higher selves here waiting for justice. But anyway, I feel like this person is saying, you know, or this person is feeling like they need to come towards this with this cup and match your energy. I do think that there's something symbolic about these doves. Doves, you know, can represent union and harmony. And I just feel like this person is realizing they didn't give enough of their emotion to this. They didn't give enough of vulnerability to this. They didn't give enough love to this. And, you know, like I said, this is someone who is having an emotional awakening. And with all the swords energy and the desert energy, I think it's good to see some water here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Stars, And the 7 of Stars is the 7 of Pentacles. So this is someone who is still feeling like there's a future here. Just like I feel like you can't let them go. They can't let you go. This could be somebody that tried to focus on themselves, excuse me, and tried to let go of this connection. And part of them was always like, what about pile 1? Anyway, 7 of Pentacles does show this person still sees the investment in this. And we have the Ace of Wands. Very interesting. So this is someone who could be feeling called to take action towards you with the Ace of Wands. That's an energy of movement, wanting to make a move. I want to get one more for how they're feeling about this connection. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the, oh my. Where did that card go? No, I'm not going to find it now. It was the 10. Okay, let's calm down. It was the 10 of Cups that wanted to come out. So how they're feeling about this connection. We have the Devil. So I think that's amazing because we have a lot of repeating cards. The Devil energy shows that this person is reflecting on their shadows right now. And this is someone who can't let you go. You see it here. And there is this energy that they're obsessively thinking about you. The Five of Stars shows someone who is feeling very isolated, very alone, very like rejected, out in the cold. You know, the Five of Coins is kind of like feeling the winds of that Queen of Swords coldness. And I do feel like this could be someone who struggles with self-esteem, because I keep seeing little indicators that this person may have problems with their self-esteem or with their self-worth. This is someone who's reflecting a lot about this. And, you know, a lot of the times the Five of Pentacles shows someone who's crying. So yeah, that's what we're seeing here. We're just gonna pile them up, guys. So on the bottom we have the Tower, and that shows that this person, you know, they feel unstable, not only within this connection, but within themselves. The Tower, oh my goodness. The Tower also shows, you know, the fact that this person could be thinking about what they brought to this connection to cause these Tower moments. You know, I'm not going to lie, with the Tower and the Devil energy, it does, you know, point towards toxic arguments. And I think it's important to remind people that although I'm not making excuses, sometimes we all have those traits within us, and they come from past wounding and conditioning and the way we were raised and past relationships and the way we keep ourselves safe. This could be a connection where, you know, there was never a strong foundation built. We do have the Emperor right underneath this. So this is someone who is assessing their own foundation and their own, how they contributed to the fall of this Tower. The Emperor shows someone wanting to take control of things, wanting to, you know, stop denying things and take a move, make action, take control. So let's see how you're feeling. We have the Star. So the Star is that energy of that I'm feeling, oopsie, that I'm feeling here. And here, like, cuddles please, but keep your head up and go forward. This Queen of Swords, move on, but should I move on? The Lovers, like, can't let go. With the Star, that's an energy of not being able to let go of someone, of still holding on to their energy, even when you don't want to. It is an energy of healing. So right now you could be, what I was getting kind of in the energy was that until there has been healing and growth, I feel like you're going to focus on yourself. But yeah, this Star energy shows that you're drawn to this person. We do have the Ace of Wands. So you may feel like something is coming. With the Ace of Wands, you may feel this person coming towards you. With the Ace of Wands, you could be really focused on your own passions, your own spirituality. Again, I get the feeling that if this person were to heal, that you would be open to a fresh start. Queen of Pentacles, you're focusing on yourself. Look at the bunny. Oh my goodness. That's the cutest little bunny. Let me get something to cover up this Star card. I would hate to get this video taken down over such a small reason. Isn't that crazy? There we go. All right, so we're going to get another one for how you're feeling. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is you focusing on yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is when you're finding your own independence, you're realizing your worth, you're developing your own skills, you're developing your confidence. This is like single energy, so you could be putting yourself out there, or I just feel like you know your worth, and you know what you want, and you want something stable. very interesting here with the, so there's 2 9s here. So the 9 shows an energy of, you know, feeling frustrated, but not giving up hope. 9s are all about the evolution of ourselves. So I do see you evolving right now with all these 9 energies. The fact that we have the Queen of Cups, we see this person, we see her cup, that is covered. Like she's realized that until there's growth, those lotuses, these ones right here, these 4 right here, until there's growth and transformation, her cup is covered, because this is someone who needs to work on giving to themselves first rather than giving to everyone else. This is someone who needs to learn how to love themselves, even if someone doesn't reciprocate that love. We do see, like I said, we see you keeping your cup safe when it comes to this person. It's like you're trying to move on, and you're trying to be independent, and you're trying to build your own foundation. But like I said, with this 9 of Wands, there's an energy of, you know, not being able to let go, not being able to stop thinking about this person. So bottom line is, I wanted to tell you that you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Remember, those 2 cards said it. You've made the right decision, whatever that decision is. Let's see what is currently blocking this connection. Oh, that's too many. It was the Fool, but it was too many. I couldn't take it. I will talk about the Fool, though, since it wanted to show itself. Okay, so right now we have the High Priestess. So it could be lack of listening to intuition, could be blocking this. So for example, if in the past you intuitively were thinking, you know, I have to put myself first, I have to focus on myself, and you didn't listen to that intuition, that could be why this is coming up as a blockage. I do feel like perhaps this person wasn't listening to their intuition. I feel like intuitively they kind of knew what was happening, and fought it with that devil energy. We have the Chariot, so, oh my gosh, look at the yin and yang. Yin and yang. Look at the unicorns. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. I don't think that you were both, with the Chariot, I don't think you're aligned right now. I feel like, you know, you're coming up 9 of Pentacles, so I feel like you're up here in your journey and they're down here. No, sorry, we'll do it that way. You're up here and they're down here, and they're still growing and they're still evolving. The fact that we had the 7 of Pentacles for them and the 9 of Pentacles for them, like I said, it shows that you're not quite yet aligned. We have the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands as a blockage does talk about feeling like someone's neglecting this connection, or someone's being treated unfairly. Someone feels unloved. Someone feels lack of acknowledgement, of reciprocation, of love, of energy. Dry like the desert, you know? Your poor cup couldn't help that desert, you know? I'm not saying your person is the desert. I'm just saying that if you and your person were in a desert and you were the only one bringing a cup, that's not going to work. You both have to bring your own cup. Anyway, this does show feeling neglected. So take it as it resonates. I'm not sure if that's you or your person feeling neglected, but that's definitely 6 of Wands, what 6 of Wands as a blockage is. I'm just looking in my book. Feeling unloved, feeling neglected, being overworked, being overlooked. I'm sorry. So someone here felt unappreciated and overlooked. And we have the High Priestess. Ignoring intuition and romance, hiding true self with lover. So maybe this person did hide their true selves with you, but what I think is that they tried to hide some of their shadows and deny they existed. and probably blamed you unfairly. Anyway, if this resonates. All right. What is helping this connection right now? Let's look at that. What is helping this connection right now? The Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So right now, what's helping this connection right now is there's a feeling of determination. And I feel what I think I'm feeling is your person having the determination to look at their shadows, and you having the determination to put yourself first and to put up boundaries. Nine of Wands, as far as what's helping this, can also be self-improvement. So the fact that you're looking at how to improve yourself, your life, your attachment styles. And I hope that is also what this person is doing, because this is supposed to be, you know, joint energy. So I feel like this shows that you're both working on yourselves in your own way. But like I said, I see it as your Nine of Pentacles, their Seven of Pentacles down here. And when that happens, it's impossible to align and to meet, and to have reciprocal energy. Because ultimately what I feel like is your cup is fuller than this person's cup. And what happens is your cup gets drained. Anyway. We also have the Ace of Wands. So if you are focusing on your creative passions, that's definitely helping this. This also is symbolic of spiritual awakenings and realizations, moments of inspiration. So, you know, you could be really focused on your spirituality, and because of this connection that the two of you share energy. So in return, this person starts having spiritual awakenings and realizations, things like that. There's also an energy, because this came out in their energy as wanting to take action towards this, wanting to pursue this. So that's helping this connection, because there's a higher power. I have a card that says my higher self is now guiding me. And that's what I feel like this person's having, kind of flashes from their higher self, and they're being pushed to look at themselves and to take action. The fact that we had the Seven of Pentacles again shows me that this person is slower, so you won't see this yet. Nine of Wands is also an energy of not giving up and keep going. So that's helping right now, the fact that you are not giving up, and choosing yourself is not giving up. It's the last thing from giving up. All right, let's see what's coming in next for this connection. We're going to get 2 cards for this one. So what is next for this connection? We have the Sun. I can't make this up, you guys. So we have the Sun. And we have on the bottom, I'm going to get another one. On the bottom, we have the Five of Crystals, which is the Five of Wands. No, Five of Swords. And it's really interesting because with this Sun energy, it shows you gaining clarity on the conflicts of the past. And I do think there was a lot of conflicts with all this air energy. Like I said, this is Five of Swords. And this shows, you know, wounds from the past that need to be healed. It shows, like I was saying, the way we behave in relationships, it's because of the way we were conditioned, what we've learned, the way our parents raised us, past relationships, the way we've learned how to keep ourselves safe. Because I feel like it's more common nowadays to look at these things and to work on ourselves than it was, you know, 30 years ago. I have a point. I'm trying to get to it. So with the Sun, we do see clarity about this Five of Swords energy. And Five of Swords can be energy of self-sabotage. So this person could have this realization, you know, that they've sabotaged this. This is also divine masculine. And it's, you know, it's joy and contentment. So, but what I'm seeing is clarity about how the part they played in this. And the Five of Crystals, the Five of Swords, in reverse, when the energy is positive, like when it's beside the sun, represents forgiving each other, healing from past wounds, healing from past connections. Let me get the actual... Those silly Five of Swords and Three of Swords, they always get crossed in my brain. Getting back together and forgiveness. There. So we have the sun and getting back together and forgiveness for what's coming next. And Two of Cups was underneath that. I can't make this up. Let's see one more card for what's coming up next for this connection. So we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is interesting because typically it's an energy where it can talk about walking away from a relationship, but that's not actually the energy that I'm getting with this card. What I'm getting is with the Sun and the Five of Swords coming out with this card, what I'm seeing is the two, and again, I'm not making up a story here. This represents releasing everything that no longer serves you. So that Five of Swords energy we saw shows that there were things in this connection that were sabotaging it. And we see those things being released. And the two of you walking towards a brighter future. This is what these waterfalls means. It talks about releasing things that no longer work. And I'm not seeing that as this person. I'm seeing that as this person and you, whatever you've been working on, releasing those patterns, releasing that Five of Swords energy that sabotages your connections, releasing attachment styles, for example. Yeah, and we have the Flower of Life on the bottom and the Empress. So the Empress shows, it does show a very nurturing energy. Let me look at this Flower of Life. That's a bonus card in this deck. I did look at it yesterday. I was just going to quickly look at the Empress. Nurturing, supportive lover, sensual, committed relationship. See? There goes a book on the floor. So the bonus cards, the Flower of Life. This is amazing because this is kind of what the Eight of Cups, the energy that I was feeling with the Eight of Cups. And the Flower of Life, first of all, we have the Empress. I don't know if you saw that. So what I just read about the Empress, a nurturing, caring connection. The Flower of Life is a sign to step away from your ego and detach from everything that formed your identity. So like anything that no longer serves you, the thoughts you used to have, the ways you used to react, your attachment styles. This card comes after the card of, it's called the Self, and it's about when you reflect about yourself and you reflect about the way you were raised and why you do the things the way you do. This is the card that comes after. So to me, that's a very good sign. The Self is ego, introspection, your story, and connecting with your true self. And then the Flower is when you leave all those things that don't serve you behind. So very powerful energy here. And let's see, finally, we're going to see the future of this connection. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop! I'm sorry, I just put my arms up in the air like I was on a roller coaster. Oh my gosh, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is beautiful. It's like you meet halfway. Remember I was saying you were Nine of Pentacles, there's Seven of Pentacles, and then you meet at Eight of Pentacles. Anyway, this is amazing because this shows when two people choose a connection, they choose to work on it, they choose to go all the way, they choose to, be stabilize it with each other and to agree to stick with it. This also gives me magician vibes. Like, look at that. I can't help it. It's like Spirit's saying the potential is still here. I can't make this up. Somebody said, like, I'm making stuff up, but anyway, I think it's amazing because that card wanted to come out earlier, remember? And I said, oh, I wanted to grab it, but I guess I wasn't meant to because it needed to come out for future, for like the last question about bigger picture. That's your bigger picture. Anyway, look at the unicorn and the children playing and everything happy, beautiful. Anyway, this is a very stable 10 of Cups. Like, this is amazing. And we have the Ace of Swords, which shows, you know, a fresh start, clarity, breakthrough. Oh, it's just beautiful. Open communication, truth. I think I already said truth. Anyway, that's amazing. I mean, that's just, I mean, come on. 10 of Cups. Let me just look at the 8 of Stars for you in the book here. We see a powerful witch brewing a potion. She doesn't even have to look at what is in her hands as she's mastered her potion skills. This is what I mean. It seems like the two of you just keep going. It's like you hit a point where you choose this and you keep working on it with each other. It's beautiful. Let's see 10 of Cups in this book, just for fun. This card radiates happiness. It's on page 47. 11! And fun fact, 47, 4 Emperor energy, 7 Chariot energy. So when this person's ready to move forward. This card radiates happiness and celebration, representing successful relationships and an abundant, harmonious home life. Oh my gosh, why couldn't I say that? A blissful couple looks at their children and home as a bright rainbow decorates the sky. Note that the couple's backs are turned to the viewer, signifying that they are not here to showcase their happiness and accomplishments to others. It is more than enough for them to know that they are happy. This card is a sign that everything will be okay, especially in your relationship, family life, and finances. Oh, see, I told you. Anyway, beautiful. Beautiful. Shall we see any advice for you? Okay, so we do have the Chariot right underneath as it's funny because when I looked at that unicorn, I thought of the Chariot and I thought of them. I know this is crazy, but I had this flash of them. These are the Chariot horses and they're just grazing or whatever, even though there's only one there. But anyway, we have Chariot energy and look at that. That's beautiful. So I want to see advice for you about this connection. What is the advice about this connection? We have the Hermit. So your advice is 8 of Swords, showing this separation is temporary. Whatever trauma is here, whatever toxic traits, they can be healed. Now, you can't make someone else heal, but this is showing you that there's the potential for, you know, growth and healing and an awakening if this person, you know, chooses to do so. 10 of Pentacles, look! Anyway, the 8 of Crystals, for some of you, maybe your person is still in a codependent, unhappy connection. We do see them making a choice there with the 2 of Crystals and freeing themselves. The reason I say unhappy is because the 8 of Crystals, the 8 of Swords can talk about when you kind of stay in a connection even though it's not fulfilling because you feel trapped, you feel bound to it. Not that I'm saying either one of you feel this way about this connection. Anyway, back to the advice, the Hermit. So I'm going to read the Hermit card from this deck. The Hermit, introspection, illumination, soul searching. I am in touch with my heart and soul. So this is your advice, and this is what you're already doing because we had all those 9s. So you're already working on yourself. It's on page 21 as well, which is world energy. So perhaps, you know, that's symbolic of the two of you being at an emotional distance or a physical distance, and to spend this time reflecting specifically on, with that world card energy, specifically reflecting on cycles and patterns. It's time to draw your attention inward and find the answers you seek deep within your soul. The hermit stands alone on a cliff, mountains resting below his feet, symbolizing his spiritual mastery and heightened sense of awareness. We can see by his white beard that he has been on his spiritual journey for decades. He is here to light the path for others and show them the way. Take this card as a sign to go on a solo journey or spend a day in solitude to tune into your heart and intuition. Alternatively, following your calling may have left you feeling isolated and detached. Once you begin to awaken... Okay, let me read that again. Alternatively, following your calling may have left you feeling isolated and detached. So if you thought this person was your calling, once you begin to awaken, relationships that do not serve you naturally fall away as they no longer match your vibrational frequency. Remember that in time, you will attract those who match your vibration. And that's what I was saying, that you guys aren't on the same frequency right now. There's a disconnect because you're at 9, they're at 7. There's no whatever. And that all you can do is continue to work on you, and energetically, the connection that you two have, whatever work you do is reflected onto this person, and they lag behind in realizations and healing, but it's kind of like a wave, right? Like a ripple effect. So you, like, imagine you working on yourself one drip, and then it takes forever for that ripple to hit that person and for them to pick up on that energy and look at themselves and heal something about themselves. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm ranting again. Anyway, so that's your advice, and that's upside down. I'm looking at the book in reverse. We have the 8 of Crystals, which I just wanted to talk about. I free myself from limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. So the 8 of Crystals is a sign that you are unwilling to open your eyes to the truth or step out of your comfort zone. And that's what I was talking about with your person. That, you know, I feel like in the past they were unwilling to either step out of that comfort zone with that other person. For some of you, it is a connection because I do see 10 of Pentacles. So this person may have fear about or codependent attachment to walking away from something they've already built. And that I just want to say that doesn't make them a bad person. That makes them human. That's how we've been raised. We've been raised to find stability, to build a foundation, to, you know, put down roots. And for some of us, we realized when those roots were put down that we weren't actually happy or fulfilled. Anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up. You may be overthinking and limiting yourself by convincing yourself that worst case scenarios will happen. Shake off your ties and be honest. Are you really as stuck as you keep telling yourself? All right, so my friends, that's what we're seeing for this pile. I felt like I rambled forever. I hope it's still recording. Let me see. It is amazing. So that's your reading. I hope it resonated, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you soon with another pick a card reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this piece of obsidian and pile 2, this is going to be a reading about the future of this connection. So we're going to look at some tarot and oracle cards that I pre-shuffled, and then we'll get into the tarot portion. So this first part is meant to help you see if you resonate with the current energy, and therefore you'll know that the tarot applies to you or resonates with your situation. So the first thing we're going to do is look at your energy, and we have, this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy, and I'm going to put you over here on this side. The other piles, I feel like the viewer was on this side, but for some reason I want to stick you on this side. So the Page of Pentacles shows the fact that you see potential here with this connection. You do see the potential. You see the potential of long-term stability and growth. Very nice energy. Actually, what I'll do is hang on. This is a good sign for a new opportunity. So yeah, there's something about the fact that you see this person, whoever this person is, as a new opportunity. So this could be new love for some of you. But there is, I actually shouldn't say that it's, new love, because this could be you being hopeful and curious about someone who's, you know, showing signs of growth. But anyway, someone from your past perhaps, but we'll continue on. So the other card for you was Death. Interesting. How do I want to put these? I think I'll put them here. So Death is Scorpio energy, and it's interesting because I feel I'm not sure yet if this is someone from your past that you're talking to, or someone from that's new that you're seeing after you've been through an ending with someone else. There is this energy of you feeling hopeful and positive about whoever this is. Like I said, it could be someone you've had an ending with, or it could be someone that you're starting to see after an ending. For your person's energy, we have the King of Cups. So water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we have the Sun. So, this is interesting because, well, I'm going to keep going. This is your person's energy. Let's go on an adventure for the rest of my life. And for your energy, we have perhaps. If you're looking for a sign, this is it. Okay, so I'm hearing something very precise here, actually. So, like I said, I feel like this is someone who you were with in the past, who has come back, and this is a rebirth. And you're feeling scared. Like, look at this card. Perhaps there's a future here. Perhaps you've grown. Perhaps you can offer me what I want. And there is this energy. It's interesting how I put this card behind the Death card, because it does feel like something's holding you back from really going for it and really opening yourself up to it. I'm hearing, like I said, I'm hearing two different kind of storylines or energies here. And what I'm hearing is that for some of you, this is a past person who has come in differently. This is someone who's, you know, all of a sudden being, maybe they're interacting with you more, or maybe they're showing you this new side of them. This is someone who could be showing you a lot of attention. This is someone who, like I said, pursuing you with this let's go on an adventure and the King of Cups. This is someone who's pursuing you. And for those of you who this is a past person, I feel like you're still hesitant to let your guard down because of what happened in the past. And I feel like this card right here is like from your spirit guide saying, you know, if you're looking for a sign, this is it. You know, this person, if they're looking different to you, if they're making more of an effort, you know, this is your sign to kind of let down your guard and perhaps open yourself up to this with this Page of Pentacles. There is an uncertainty here with this perhaps. For others of you, what I'm seeing is that this is someone brand new after an ending. And I feel like maybe in the past you received the opposite of this energy. Perhaps in the past you weren't used to being pursued. You weren't used to someone saying, let's go do this, like talk to me. I feel like whoever this is, they could be being very open about how they feel about you and how they see things here. And the sun just shows that they're, you know, they're showing you a lot of attention. They feel happy with you. They want to pursue you. And I feel like for some of you, if you've been holding on to a past person who is not like this, and you're, excuse me, I feel like I have a frog in my throat. If in the past what you experienced was not like this energy, it could make you very nervous. It's funny, I was on TikTok this morning and I saw this guy who made a TikTok about how girls, when you pursue them too much, they ghost you, or they end up ghosting you because you're creepy, because you're pursuing them so much. So it could be someone like that. I don't believe in accidents. There's a reason why I looked at that TikTok. It must have been this. So I do see it as if this is a new person and you're hesitant because of your past, because of that other connection, because maybe you're not used to this kind of attention. And Spirit's saying, if you're looking for a sign that, you know, this is a good connection and you deserve attention and appreciation, this is it. This is your sign that, you know, you hear tarot readers say it all the time. You don't have to choose a twin flame connection. You don't have to stay with anybody you don't want to. And there's not just one person out there for us. You know, there's other people that can bring you happiness. We're not, you know, chained to one person forever, even if you are a twin flame. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, the King of Cups, that's someone who is very generous. So this person would be, you know, being generous with their time and their energy. They'd be, you know, sometimes the King of Cups can be overwhelmed by the intensity of what they're feeling. But to me, it doesn't look like this person is feeling that. It looks like they're just ready to give to this, ready to prioritize you. I am getting with this, I don't know why I'm getting that with this, but it's like they're ready to prioritize you. And again, that could be very different from you, whether this is a past person or a new person. It could be making you like, what is going on? All right. So the connecting energy, we have the nectar. So this is a very beautiful energy that's happening here, whoever you are. I don't know. Sorry, I'm going to mess with them. I just can't help myself. And then I'm going to mess with them more when we get tarot. So get ready, because here I come. Maybe that's symbolic. This person, maybe, you know, maybe their higher self was saying, get ready, because here I come. And now that they're here, you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. This could be a connection where it's very, right now, 8 of Wands energy. So it's like moving forward. And perhaps that's making you nervous, that this person is trying to move things ahead. So we have the medicine, the elixir, the garden, and it says glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination. So there is this energy of, you know, it's like the sun. It's this very light, not light, beautiful, joyful energy. It could be that the two of you had to go through a lot of healing before you came together. For those of you who are resonating with someone new, I feel like this connection is going to be, or is really healing you and what you went through in the past, in your past relationship or relationships. This is very, I feel like this person has a lot to offer you. The way the hand is outstretched here, it's like they're pursuing you. They're seeing your worth, whoever this is, whether new or old. And the sun came out. Beautiful. Illumination. For some of you, if this was a past person, with this card in the past, you could have been fixated on healing this person. Unfortunately, we can't make anyone heal and we can't convince anyone to heal. All we can do is heal ourselves. And sometimes in soul connections, I speak from experience, we can take a more aggressive approach to healing, like pushing it, forcing it. And we have to learn that healing is a natural thing that happens. Anyway, this is very beautiful because it does say, this is beautiful, potent heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. And it talks about being in places, practices with people and activities that help us regenerate and heal. Anyway, this is beautiful. So there's this remedy type of energy here. Like this person is your remedy. Now I'm hearing a song, but I have no idea which one it is. I can't even go down that rabbit hole. I know the word remedy is in it. That sun is so bright. Oh my goodness. So this is like, this person is going to be kind of a nectar or, I don't want to say vaccine. That's not the word I'm trying to think about. I shouldn't even say that word. I'll get my video taken down. Antidote, anecdote. No, those are two different things. You guys know what I mean. I've had this problem before. So this person is like an elixir for you, and you for them. There is this energy that they're drawn to you and they are pursuing you. And like I said, I feel like maybe that scares you a little because you're not used to that. I'm just going to fix my headphones. So very interesting pile two, this energy. Now, before we move on, I did want to look at this. I do find this guidebook kind of hard to read because it's in like cursive, tiny lettering, and I'm blind. Not really, but close. Death represents an end, but also a beginning, a rebirth. This card reminds us that nothing disappears, but always transforms. Say goodbye to what is naturally taking distance from you and doesn't bring you positive energy anymore. Accept this opportunity to create something new. That's what I mean. It's like this energy of you realizing that there is something else out there that could make you happy. There is, you know, there is light after darkness, and there is life after death, and beginnings after endings. So that's your energy, and your person is in the sun. The sun is the brightest and the warmest. It feels so good to be surrounded by its light and positivity. Stay optimistic on this incredible journey. You have the potential to accomplish big success. So this is someone who feels, you know, very positive about you, and that's why they're not, you know, they're not pursuing you because they're creepy or they're scary or they're a stalker. This is someone who sees the potential in you. They see that golden nectar. I don't know why I said golden nectar. you know, the fact that we have the King of Cups and for the rest of my life shows this person is ready to be emotionally open in my, like, that's how it feels. They're ready to be emotionally open. And I feel you're more reserved because of what's happened to you in the past. And I feel like it's okay to take things slow too, because the Page of Pentacles is, you know, a slower moving energy. It's okay to take things slow as well. Let's see what the King of Cups says. It's funny for pile 2. I looked at the description of whoever their person was, and I said, no, I don't like that description. That doesn't sound like them. It didn't. The King of Cups represents a masculine figure who has so much love and compassion for others. He understands other people's feelings well and acts maturely towards others. He reigns on his emotions. He wins with his heart's power. So this is someone who's just following their heart. Like their heart is calling to you and they're going with it, whether this is new or old. But anyway, that's the energy that we're seeing. So before we get into the tarot, I'm not going to touch these cards up here anymore. So I am going to... I'm sorry, I love that. Whoa, that sun just blinded me when I said that. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Anyway, I already read that to you. I don't know why I'm holding it up in your face. Maybe you need that sign. I don't know why I just held it up in your face like that. But anyway. All right, so let's have a look at what's happening here. Pile 2. Let's see. So we're going to shuffle. All right. So I don't know if you saw that. The first thing I did was I split the deck to just kind of get automatic bottom of the deck energy. And we have the 3 of, oh my gosh, we have the 3 of Cups and we have the Lovers. Ah, beautiful. So again, you know, we can find, first of all, the Lovers, this could be a past person with Lovers energy and with the Sun, Divine Masculine, and death and rebirth. But that's just for some of you. The 3 of Cups does show a connection where both people are putting in equal amounts of emotion and love, and it's flowing beautifully. That's why we have this Nectar card here, because, you know, this flower is being nourished by the both of you, and it's creating beautiful things. Again, I feel perhaps you're just more hesitant towards this person. It's interesting because now I'm noticing this boundary here of beads or whatever they are. It looks like my bracelet. Oh, you know what? This is obsidian. That's obsidian. That looks like obsidian, and you chose obsidian. So I think that obsidian is about protection. So I do feel like you're protected in this connection. But what I'm seeing is this person is trying to approach you or give to you. And I feel like you may have a boundary up because of this energy right here. So yeah, maybe you're trying to protect yourself still because of what happened in the past, or because this is a past person and you don't want to get hurt again. So yeah, we have the 3 of Cups and we do have the Lovers showing. This shows, you know, a reciprocal connection. We also have Temperance here, so something that's really flowing, like I said. It's very balanced. And anyway, I want to read before I move on. This is a new deck, and when I'm called to look at the guidebooks, I do, because some of them have beautiful explanations of the cards, you know? We have love, relationships, union. I welcome sacred connection into my life. Okay. So I'm just going to read this to you. And it's on page 18, which is the energy of the moon, which is divine feminine. And we do have divine masculine there. So for some of you, you know, this is the past person. The Lovers card represents meaningful relationships and conscious connections. This powerful card of sacred divine union depicts a naked man and a woman in the fertile Garden of Eden. The angels have blessed these lovers, showing their unity as a part of the universal grand plan. Their foreheads touch where their third eyes reside, symbolizing vulnerability, trust, honesty, and open-heartedness. The lightning on the right represents the fiery passion of this divine union. In contrast, the snake and fruit represent the temptation of pleasures that may take one's focus away from divinity. The choice of who you want to be with in this life, the choice of who you want to be, oh my gosh, why can't I read this? This card highlights that the power of choice is yours. The choice of who you want to be with in this lifetime, what relationships you wish to nurture, and how you choose to connect with others. So this could be someone from your past who you need to choose to be with. This could be you choosing to let go of a past person and open yourself up to this new person. Whatever the situation is, Spirit's saying it's your choice, and that whatever you choose, listen to your intuition, and it will bring you fulfillment. We're not, some people don't like these intense soul connections, and that's okay. We all have free will. Anyway, so let's do a shuffle and we'll see what's happening here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, which is, reconciliation, union. Again, this could be a soulmate. This could be someone new who's a soulmate, or it could be someone old who's an ex. Definitely past lives together. We do have, this represents childhood wounding. So if you resonate with that type of energy with your ex, where the both of you had to look at your wounding from past experiences. Anyway, this is very, very interesting energy. Come on. All right, whatever. We have the moon. I already mentioned the moon, divine feminine. So you could be wondering, what direction do I take? Which path do I choose? Which tower do I focus on? Interesting. Oh my gosh, I just cut open to the Lovers again. I had to recut it because my hands got confused. Anyway, I just recut it open to the Lovers again. And we have death and rebirth. Oh my gosh. So Six of Cups, Lovers, death and rebirth. So again, it's just, I see those two situations. Either you are dealing with a past person who you're unsure of trusting and letting your guard down with, or you're dealing with a brand new person and you're wondering, am I doing the right thing by moving forward? You could be someone who didn't think anybody else could love you, and here is this person, wanting to give to you, wanting to pursue you. I want to do one more shuffle. So we have the Knight of Swords, which is, oh my gosh, the Knight of Swords is what I said. It's someone pursuing you. It's someone wanting to, perhaps in the past you've chased people. This is someone who's not chasing you in an awful way or a weird way or a creepy way, but they are, being very open and honest about pursuing you and going towards you. And maybe that's why you're feeling so nervous. And it's okay that if your feelings aren't there yet, you don't have to move quickly. You can take your time. And I feel like this person would also understand with all this beautiful energy they have. Weird, I almost shuffled it one more time. Okay, oh my gosh, we have Nine of Cups on the bottom. What is happening? So Nine of Cups does show happiness. It shows wish fulfillment. She doesn't really look naked. I don't feel like I have to cover her. There's nothing it's just kind of a silhouette. But anyway, Nine of Cups does show that you're feeling your heart awakening to this, whoever it is, wherever they've come from, whatever place they're coming from, whoever they mean to you, you feel your heart opening and awakening, and you're feeling this need to want to move forward. And like I said, I do feel like there's hesitation on your side, and that this person is kind of, the ball's in your court is what I'm hearing. The Chariot, oh my goodness. Didn't I say I was seeing the Eight of Wands? Oh my gosh. So with the Chariot, that represents, that can represent when counterparts are finally at a frequency where they can move together. We see the yin and yang. So it's possible that you and your counterpart are finally vibing on the same level, and this is like time for union. The Chariot, bottom line here, is the Chariot symbolizes someone who in love, who's taking action towards their love life. So you could be, that could be this person taking action towards you, pursuing you. If this is someone from the past, it's them coming in, trying to take control of the situation, to tell you how they feel, to put you on the right path together. If this is a new person, this is someone who's kind of, again, being very open about where they see this going. I said I was feeling Eight of Wands energy, and that's rapid movement. So it feels like possibly it's moving very fast. And like I said, you can slow it down. If this is someone from your past, you're seeing rapid change in them, and that's maybe perhaps why you don't trust it. It almost feels too good to be true. Whoever this is, new or old, it feels like it may be too good to be true, and that's why there's fear here with you. We do see the Seven of Wands here, showing perhaps your defenses have been activated, or like your, you know how when like a dog or a cat knows something is coming and they're, I don't know what they're called. What are they called? The thing on the back goes up. I don't know. I feel like your spidey senses are tingling or something. Your defenses, or there's like little alarms going off. Can I trust this? Anyway. So we're going to keep going. Oh my goodness, I talk too much. Actually, before we keep going, I'm going to read that card. Nine of Cups. Wish granted, gratitude, contentment. So you could have been manifesting someone into your life and saying, you know, I want someone who pursues me. I want someone who prioritizes me. I want someone who, you know, makes me feel seen and wants, like, sees a future. And all of a sudden, someone's in your energy embodying that. Yeah. This card is about the emotional fulfillment and satisfaction you feel after achieving what you desire. We see a woman in deep meditation surrounded by pink lotuses. The expression on her face is peaceful and content. You are basking in the joy and gratitude of what you have created all on your own. Count your blessings and express appreciation for what you have. Take this as a sign that your wish is about to come true. Be ready to receive generous gifts from the universe. Anyway. And you've got the two fastest moving cards in the deck. So it's happening. I hear it's happening. All right, so let's go current energy between you and this person. So we have the Hanged Man and the Sun showing me just what I was picking up, that whoever this is, I'm going to stop trying to label this person. Whoever this is showing you a new perspective on how love can be, whether that's old or new. You're seeing a new perspective of either this past person, or you're seeing a new perspective on what you deserve. I do feel like maybe what you've wished for is all of this energy, and now that it's here, you're not quite sure what to do with it. The Sun shows, well, we already read the Sun, and that's showing like this is current energy between the two of you. So you're experiencing like energy, this person putting in energy, joy, positivity, happiness, lightness. And it's showing you, it's making you think about things. It's making you almost question it, you know? It's showing you that it is possible for someone to pursue you and to tell you how they feel. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. So the sun wanted to come out, so I'm actually going to take it. On the bottom, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On the bottom, we have the Hierophant. So just like I was saying, it feels like this person is some kind of, if it's a new person, there's some kind of soul gift from the universe, a soulmate that's meant to help you through this transition, to teach you spiritual lessons. With the Hierophant, it shows there's spiritual evolving. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's spiritual growth. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Very interesting. So this could all be part of your spiritual lesson, whoever this is. With the Hierophant, that does show a relationship moving to the next level, higher level of commitment. If it's a past person, this is very symbolic of the fact that a lesson that needed to be learned through an ending has been learned, and there's a rebirth. There is the Magician there as well. Oh my gosh. You had 4 major arcana cards for current energy, so this is huge. Like I said, this could be something you've been manifesting, and perhaps you were manifesting it with someone else. And the universe was like, here you go, here's somebody just like that, and you're kind of caught off guard. Or this is, you know, your past person that you've been manifesting. It's interesting, I just can't tell. And Spirit's telling me it doesn't matter. Oh dear, let's see how this person is feeling about this connection. Oh my. So, I don't think that 5 of Crystals wanted to come out. I was taking the 10 of Stars. The 5 of Crystals could be coming out because this is someone, if this energy would be someone from your past. This is someone who's feeling, first of all, this is the one I saw, this is the one I was going to take. And right away I heard, you know, this person sees long-term potential with you. They see long-term stability. This is, you know, if you have children, they see you with their children. If they have children, they see you being another parent in that dynamic. If you have children, they see themselves nurturing that and protecting that family unit. This does talk about long-term commitment, and it talks about meeting each other's families. So perhaps, you know, this person wants you to meet their family. It doesn't have to be kids. It could be, you know, their parents or whatever. And perhaps, you know, that's something that's kind of scaring you. With the returning person, this is why this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Crystals came out, 5 of Swords, because I feel like whoever this is from your past, if this is a past person, is, you know, feeling like they almost sabotaged that 10 of Pentacles energy with you. They almost lost you. That is an energy of self-sabotage, like feeling like they messed up a really good thing. So yeah, I believe that's past energy, if that's a past person for you. For a lot of you, I think this is someone new. But for a few of you, I think it is someone old. We have the 3 of Cups. So this person is seeing this connection right now as flowing. I talked about the 3 of Cups. I think that was what was on the bottom of the deck. This could have been a friendship that turned into romance. Maybe this is a friendship and this person is like showing advances to you and you're not quite sure. Maybe you don't want to ruin a friendship. Definitely this person feels the spark here, and you know, they're wanting to give to this equally. They're wanting to be a partner. They're wanting to have this flowing energy with you. Let's see how you're feeling about this connection. Okay. Oh dear. So this does show fear of rejection, fear of getting hurt again. And for some of you, it's either the fear because of a past person that's causing you to be apprehensive about this person, or it's what this person did to you in the past. This does show there is conflict here within your heart, and we have the Hierophant. So I feel like you see the potential in this connection. Maybe you feel like you could see long-term commitment with them, but perhaps part of you is still not over a past person, or it seems to me like you may be bringing an old wound in here and it's causing a blockage, is what I'm seeing. I do think that you see the potential in this connection. You feel it. If this is your past person, there is fear of them hurting you again. Fear of opening yourself back up to that and having history repeat itself kind of energy. I'm going to get one more card. So how are you currently feeling about this situation? The Hierophant shows that you feel it. So we have the Emperor on, I mean, it was on its side. I'm actually, unless it's a hardcore reverse, I'm not going to take it like that. You definitely feel like this is someone taking charge. You know, the fact that this came out and the fact that I haven't been able to tell if it's new or old shows me, first of all, I shouldn't be putting anybody into a box. And it does show me that you feel like this person is taking action towards you. There's a level of not being able to trust it. For some of you, as feelings about this person, you could see them as your divine masculine. I was seeing that with the Sun. So you could resonate with divine counterparts. This is Aries energy. I haven't been mentioning the signs. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I mentioned these ones. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We do have Gemini here. And this is really interesting because for some of you, I'm feeling the energy that you feel like you need to make a choice between opening yourself up to this new person and releasing someone from your past, perhaps someone you felt you had a spiritual connection with. Others of you feel, with this Nine of Wands energy, this shows that you're looking, if this is your past person, if you resonate with past person, I'm so sorry for doing this. I just can't help what I'm channeling. If this is that past person, there is a fear here of, you know, that this will be a lot of work, or, you know, like this has been a connection that's kind of put you through hell. So that's why you're apprehensive about it. But anyway, that's what we're seeing. Let's see what's currently blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? We have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is an energy of not quite being all in. It's the mini Fool. So it's like you don't fully want to jump off that cliff. You kind of just stay near the edge of the cliff and pretend you're going to jump off or something. I don't know. It is the mini Fool. On the bottom, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can talk about competition. So perhaps if this is a new person, you're still thinking about an old person. Perhaps there are other blockages here that, you know, blockages can be distance. It can be different perspectives. It can be the fact that somebody's not healed. Anyway, I wanted to look at the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands talks about courage, and that's what I feel is here, like lack of courage. There's fear here. There's apprehension. Like, should I, shouldn't I, should I trust this? And also with this Page of Wands, for new people, you could be fearing that this is a fling. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe you're maybe you're not ready for something serious, so you're wondering, is this a fling? There is this uncertainty about commitment here, right here, as a blockage, whoever side that's coming from. I don't feel like it's coming from this person's side, but in the past it could have. In the past, this person could have had fear of commitment. But yeah, I want to get one more for blockage. So we have death and rebirth. It's interesting how we have, you know, the same cards coming out that you guys got. So let's look at this death card. I want to look in my other book, actually. Okay, so the affirmation is, I'm ready to let go of what no longer serves me. And if this is a new person and you're still holding on to someone that doesn't serve you, that's a blockage. This card in this book talks about, the death card shows a woman in complete surrender. So it could be that you're not ready to surrender yourself to this connection. With it being a past person, death can show that a blockage would be, you know, there's things that they need to, patterns that they need to look at and, you know, fix about themselves before this can move forward. Now I'm going to look in my trusty book, the one I always use. Resisting change in relationship. So you could be, there's resistance to change here. So like I said, in the past, if this is a past person, they could have been resistant to change. And right now, for a new person, I'm seeing that I feel like maybe there's resistance to change to someone new for you. You know, it could be that this, even if it is a past person, they're coming across so differently that you're resisting it because maybe you don't think change can happen that quickly. We saw the Eight of Wands, which talks about rapid growth, rapid change. Let's see what's helping this connection. We have the Six of Crystals and the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. This is, there again, I'm hearing, it's like I have two different piles here because and the way that I'm organizing them in my brain is very weird. I'm like following two different energies. One of them is what's helping this connection is that you're trying to move on from a past relationship. You're trying to have a new beginning. And it could be that energetically you're ready for this and that's why this new person came in. It does, for those of you who are resonating with a past person, what's helping this connection is that you're moving into calmer waters. This is Six of Swords energy. So you're moving into calmer waters. You're releasing. The Six of Swords actually shows in the Light Seers Tarot, the Six of Swords, she's actually releasing Three of the Swords in order to move forward. And I feel like that's helping you or that's what could help you, is to, you know, release those wounds of the past so that you can move forward with this person if it's a past person. Even if it's not, healing past wounds and not bringing them into other connections is always, you know, it's good to reflect on those wounds and heal them so that you don't carry them into another connection. For those of you resonating with a past person, I'm so sorry. We do have an emotional awakening here. So this person has had a realization, especially with that King of Cups, that's like very much to do with emotions. And I feel like they're more emotionally available now. But yeah. So interesting. Definitely what will help you is to start releasing the past, whatever that means to you, whether it's past behaviors from this person or whether it's someone else altogether. Let's see what is coming next for these two, and we're going to get two cards for that. So what is coming next? Oh my goodness, we have the Empress, which came out in another pile, but anyway. Oh my gosh, we have the Two of Cups. Anyway, this is amazing. So this, what's coming next for the two of you? I am going to get another card. But we do have the deepening of a connection, and this can be an already existing connection. It doesn't have to be new. This shows healing. It shows, somebody told me what that was, and I have it here. This symbol means, deals with balance, health, duality, union of opposites, proper moral conduct, protection, and cosmic energy. Anyway, so this is beautiful for what's coming next. So the Empress tells us that you have a very nurturing, healthy connection coming with this person, whoever they are. We do have the Emperor and the Empress out, so if you resonate with counterparts. So we have nurturing, supportive lover, sensual, committed relationship. Beautiful. That's what's coming next for the two of you. And we also have the Two of Cups. This is beautiful. I'm just going to stay right here, pile two. I'm going to live here. I'm going to live vicariously through you. Starting a relationship, mutually beneficial relationship, working together as a team. I love it. So whoever this is, it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's get one more for what's coming next. That's amazing. What is coming next for these two? We have the Nine of Wands. Oh, so Nine of Wands talks about having hope and determination for this. So the reason I said, oh, is because for some of you, I am feeling like a very long connection that you've put a lot of work into. This is your past person, counterpart energy. But this shows, very on the more positive note, this shows self-improvement, self-awareness, self-growth, the evolution of your ways of thinking, the evolution of this connection. It shows both of you, you know, pursuing this connection with hope and determination. It's interesting because on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, Justice, and Ten of Cups. And that almost makes me feel the energy of, that's either you finally releasing that I feel like you may release that past person if this is new, or this is healing from those past wounds that have been kind of holding you back. Take it as it resonates. Justice does show cooperation, balance, Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Okay, now we're going to look at the potential future of this connection, like long term. So we're going to look at the potential future of this connection. Okay. So the Flower of Life is on the bottom. Oh my goodness. And the Four of Cups in reverse on the floor. This is beautiful. So this shows a new understanding and love, which is kind of what was coming out in your energy the whole time with the Hanged Man, but this person is showing you a fresh perspective. Oh, there's a Wally hair on this card. It does show new understanding and love, being more active in love. So if this is someone who in the past, you know, didn't give a lot of time to this connection, they're being more active. It does show, you know, the Four of this energy right here is the energy of feeling bored and like, you know, you're focused on these cups. For example, like you're focused on someone who hurt you in the past and you don't see this gift from the universe coming in. And the fact that it's in the reverse shows that you see this gift. The Four of Cups like this can talk about taking advantage of, or sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? This card can talk about someone taking you for granted, taking your cup for granted. And in the reverse, it feels like you know, you're not feeling that way. Peaches could be symbolic. I know I should know what a peach symbolizes, but I don't. There's a big fat peach on that tree. And Flower of Life is a very interesting card because it talks about when you shed fear and you shed ego and you, what am I trying to say? I'm just going to get the book so I can help my brain. The universe, creation. It's like a fresh start. It comes after the self, which is where you go within, and introspection, ego. This is about creation. So something beautiful can be created. It says, we are all connected on a global scale. If you suffer, we all suffer. Treat others exactly how you want to be treated, with love, warmth, and compassion. This card also signifies a period of your life where your connection with the divine is especially potent. Make sure to get out of your head and truly tune into spirit. I almost feel with this card is that this is going to be a connection where they treat you exactly as you treat them. Maybe you've been a person who, you know, is a lover and is a giver and has always wanted someone to match that energy. This shows the two of you treating each other both how you want to be treated. You could also be, you know, an inspiration for others, this connection that the two of you have. This is amazing because we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Cups. And to me, that shows someone, whoever this is, it shows them prioritizing you, making you a priority over other things. And the Knight of Cups is, you know, I love all the cups energy coming from your person. Anyway, the Knight of Cups is about following your intuition, and following your heart. It's very beautiful. Let's get one more for outcome. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. I don't want to take it in the reverse because I don't feel like it meant to come out in the reverse. There was another one that came out in the reverse that I took. The Queen of Cups, I mean, I can talk about it in the reverse, but I don't feel like that's the message that wants to come out. I feel like maybe with the Queen of Cups in reverse, just hear me out, there could be the potential of you overgiving to this person if it's the past person. I don't see this for the new person. If this is the past person, there's an energy, just be careful that you don't overgive to them if you've had problems with that in the past. The fact that we saw the Two of Pentacles showing balance, you know, shows to me, be careful not to overgive to this. Anyway, the fact that we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here shows a very intuitive connection. And like this card said, I feel like this is a spiritual connection that helps you tap more into your intuition and your higher self. And the fact that we have the Queen of Cups shows a very loving connection, generous, where you both treat each other how you want to be treated. There's a lot of intuitive energy, and like the Lovers shows union. Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm gonna cry. So we have the Lovers, and right underneath we have the Four of Wands. That's what I mean. Like I said, I took it in the reverse and I explained what I was hearing, but don't take that as, oh, this is going to end horribly wrong, because it's not. We have the Lovers here, which shows, like we talked about in the very beginning, divine union, partnership, and we have Four of Wands, which is union. It's feeling free. So this shows that if you feel uncertain right now, if you feel, you know, torn between your past and this person, in the future we see you feeling free, you feeling open, healed. This is marriage, union, living together. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't make it up. So I'm going to ask advice for you. What advice do you have about this connection? So the Two of Pentacles just wanted to come out. I should have taken it. Keep it balanced. Don't overgive. Keep it balanced. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Okay. So your advice. This is very, very interesting. So there is this energy of keeping it balanced, especially with the Three of Pentacles. Like, the minute you start to feel like you're giving more to this or this person is pulling back, our first instinct is to give more, to try and fix it. And Spirit's saying, you know, actually with the Queen of Cups, avoid trying to fix situations that are out of your control. For your advice, there is something about looking at your fears, looking and introspection. This card actually talks about, well, I'll read the card, but you're supposed to actually look in the card, which you guys can't because all that you'll reflect is my phone. But it talks about looking at yourself in the mirror. And sometimes when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can connect with, you know, your higher self. You can connect with, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. When you look in the mirror and you almost don't look like yourself, you look like you're looking at someone else almost. So there is this advice of looking at what's fear-based thinking, looking at what are wounds that you're bringing in from your childhood, past connections, and reflect on those. I feel like for those of you who are looking for a sign for my counterparts, there's this energy here with Temperance and the fact that the Flower of Life came out, which comes after this card, kind of shows, you know, that mirroring energy between you. And anyway, I'm not going to go deep down that because I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling two energies. But Temperance does show balance and reconciliation, union, healing. Temperance, perfect harmony, purpose, spirituality. I welcome divine balance into my life. This card signifies when you are in a state of perfect harmony, the impossible becomes possible. Stabilize your energy and allow life force to flow through you freely and effortlessly. Take this card as a sign that you are in communication with your angels. You are being supported and guided. And the Self. What do you see when you look at the Self card? Look closely. And you can do this in the mirror, you guys. So look in the mirror. And it says, look at yourself in the eyes and analyze your facial expressions at this current moment. Where are you holding tension? The Self card is about you as a person, your genetics, ancestry, the way you were brought up, and the personality traits and beliefs you developed throughout the years. Assess your past experiences and reflect on how they shaped you as a person. The answer you seek is hiding within, perhaps a memory you had as a child or in a belief you formed through your parents. You might be in a situation that requires you to assess your ego and the way you relate to others. This is a call for introspection. So, introspection, my friends. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope that resonated. I really hope it resonated. I hope it wasn't too confusing with the two energies that I was picking up on, but that's what happens in collective readings. Sometimes you get, like, there's been times where I get 3 or 4 energies and I can't focus on all of them. So I go with the 2 that I can focus on the most. But anyway, this is your reading, you guys. I hope it finds you well. I hope it resonated. And I will be back soon. And as always, I am sending you lots of love and light. And take care of yourself. Drink some water. Bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose Pile 3 and this clear quartz, this is going to be your reading all about what the future of this connection is. So what we're going to start with is we're going to look at the energy between you and this person currently. And then just so that we can get a sense if it's your pile or not. And then once we do that, we'll get into the tarot. But yes, to start it off right away, I have a card that I'm worried that YouTube will flag if I show it. So I have a crystal, I have a crystal shirt ready for this card. Anyway, your energy is coming up as the Queen of Cups. So let's talk about it. I need to ready myself. So we have the Queen of Cups here. So you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be. This is very much the energy of someone who is reflecting on, or I feel like you're someone who's reflecting on what you deserve right now, or what will fill your cup up, your shell up. You could be, with the Queen of Cups, you could be someone who is maybe a people pleaser. You could be someone who overgives. A lot of us have wounds where we end up, oh my gosh, it's going to be a whole thing. So a lot of us have wounds that make us behave in certain ways because of the way we were raised. And what happens is when that wound is triggered, some of us can embody these energies, the shadow attributes or the dark attributes, however you want to call it. So the Queen of Cups is someone who could be considered anxious attachment. So, you know, the further the person pulls back, the more anxiously she attaches, the more love she gives to the connection. And she ends up draining her own cup and then feeling resentful. And then there's arguments and it's, you know, it's not your fault. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. And specifically with this image right here, I'm seeing a person who could be, you could be looking at the way you feel about yourself. You could be learning how to give more energy and compassion to yourself and love yourself more. I definitely feel like your heart could be a little broken right now just because, I mean, look at this image. It could be that I feel like whoever this is, you have an intuitive connection with them with the Queen of Cups, and we see her third eye here illuminated. There's a lot about reflection here, and I was getting that with the shell, reflecting possibly on what makes you happy. Anyway, I have a shirt ready for her. There you go, Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid could be relevant. All right, so we're going to get to the rest of these cards. We have a bunch. So this one is supposed to represent your energy. I knew I was holding those upside down. And we have the Hermit. So that's Virgo energy. And this is very much that energy that we were getting with this Queen of Cups, kind of looking into that shell, looking at her emotions. Gender doesn't matter here. It's about energy. I love all of you. I know I say that every time, but I can't help myself. I love you. So we do see, Wally agrees, he's meowing in the background. We see you reflecting right now, perhaps reflecting on this connection, perhaps with the connection, you're perhaps reflecting on what went wrong in this connection, things that happened in the past, where you want it to go. There is this energy about you listening to your intuition right now. You could be wondering, like, what the purpose of this connection is. Like, where is it going? So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo. If only we could travel back in time. Wow, that's so sad. That's so sad. So clearly you're missing this person. You could be someone who's really embodying an empowered Queen of Cups energy right now. You don't have to be feeling like that Queen of Cups. You could be you know, busy working on yourself, reflecting with the Hermit energy, focusing on your soul path, loving yourself, focusing on your own cup, reflecting about your emotions. And you could be feeling a longing for this person with this, if only we could travel back in time. It feels like Six of Cups energy to me. It feels like thinking about this person, feeling their energy a lot. And, you know, I feel like they feel that too. And perhaps, you know, perhaps you overthink with the Hermit, perhaps you overthink about the decisions or whatever happened in the past. Perhaps you overthink about it. It still hurts. Oh. So there is this energy of hurting, but still longing, you know? It's like a mixture of Five of Cups and Six of Cups energy. It's sadness, but missing. Anyway, whatever. Do you guys hear that? That's Wally running around like a crazy person. We're all crazy around here, or we're all mad. Whatever that expression is, we're all a little mad. What's that expression? Someone help me. Anyway, so I definitely feel you missing this person, even though you're focused on yourself. Anyway, I definitely see you working on yourself, though, with the Hermit and that energy of 9. This is the evolution of you right now. You're evolving. You're learning how to save yourself before you save other people. You could be somebody who, when people say, when you're on an airplane and they say, make sure to put your mask on before you help others, you could be someone who actually questions that, or like thinks, really? Like, if my kid is sitting next to me, really? Anyway, it's that type of people-pleasing energy. And sadly, I saw yesterday on TikTok, now there's people analyzing people-pleasing tendencies. And so there's a lot of talk about narcissism and people-pleasing, and how people-pleasing is just as toxic as narcissism. And anyway, it just makes me sad because it's more of that labeling. Anyway, there are so many factors why someone has narcissistic tendencies or is a people pleaser. For example, my neurodivergent peeps are chronic people pleasers. It's the way they survive their lives. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that road, but it makes my heart sad when I wish we could all be more open to healing. Well, no, I'm not going to say that, but anyway, moving on. My spirits told me, like, just move on. If you have been around, you know my rants. I'm not going to go on one right now. I'm going to spare you. So for your person's energy, they have the Wheel of Fortune. So one thing I'm getting with this card is that I feel like planetary alignments are affecting this connection. With soul connections, you know, with our own evolution, it does have to do with planetary alignments and moon phases and things like that. So I had a point that I was getting to. I feel like something at the time that you watch this video, there could be something about the planets aligning, or, you know, some kind of important planetary event. I should really ask my son. It's his special interest, planets. Anyway, I feel like this person's going through something brought on by a shift in the planetary alignments. And I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm getting. They're coming in as the King of Pentacles. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I find it interesting because we see this person focused on themselves, focused on their own cup. Oh my gosh, I have cat hair all over me. Focused on their own cup. Kind of, you know, licking their wounds. And I don't mean that in an invalidating way. I mean, you're nurturing yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You could be mothering yourself right now. I have no idea why I'm hearing that. Because the Queen of Cups isn't a mother energy anyway. But you're still thinking about this person. You're longing for them. And to me, it feels like you're so focused on healing and working on yourself that maybe you don't even feel what's happening in your person's energy. Your person's energy, it's like I see things moving right here. It's like I see something shifting in their energy. And the fact that we have this stag who's clearly on the move, like this person is on the move. So you may be talking to this person. Oh, I just saw 11:11 on the timer. You may be talking to this person. For a lot of you, I don't think you are. I think this person's about to pounce in. This almost reminds me of the Fool. Like we see him, he's taking a leap towards something. And the King of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It's, you know, it's someone who wants to protect you and provide for you. It's someone who wants to be more consistent. Perhaps in the past, this person didn't want to settle down, but this person is coming in, you know, looking to settle down. The Wheel of Fortune shows me that they could be learning currently, or just have learned some type of lesson about this connection, or experienced some sort of karma about this connection. But anyway, like I said, take it as it resonates. The sun is shining. We need to talk. Okay, so like I said, this person's about to take a leap of faith. And this is someone who, I'm hearing a turning point with this person, and they're coming in. With that, we need to talk. It does feel like some of you aren't talking. What I'm hearing for some of you is that this person currently is maybe already trying to make something happen with you, but perhaps you're holding back because, or you're not sure about engaging in that because of what happened in the past and the fact that maybe you still have to forgive this person for something. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. Oh my gosh. Can we meet? So what I did with these cards is I shuffled them out last night and then I didn't look at them. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So this is definitely someone who's about to take a leap of faith. They're about to get back on that merry-go-round. That's what I see. They're like, let's go. So this could be someone that you're at a distance with. This could be someone, I don't know why I just said that. That's not the World card. I have no idea why I said you may be at a distance. Maybe you are at a distance. But this is someone who's not only wanting to communicate with you, but they're wanting to meet. So this is more than just, you know, a text in the middle of the night, thinking of you or whatever. Anyway, your connecting energy is the Judge. Oh my gosh. So the Judge. So what I'm seeing right here is, it's really interesting because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a death, so possibly an ending in this connection, causing this person to have an awakening. You as well. I believe that you're both kind of having an awakening. I feel with this handout, I'm seeing there's a card called the Offering, and I just feel with these two cards and the fact that this person is on the move. Again, if they're not already talking to you, they're about to be. This is coming in. This Judge card is interesting. Let me find it. Okay, so it's on page 89, and let me just explain my crazy. 8 is strength, and that would show me that this is a time where your strength is being tested. Pride is being tested, whether, I don't know whose side that's on. It could be both sides. You know, this person could be prideful about coming in. We also have 9, 89, 9. And 9s are about evolution of yourself. 9s are very symbolic of when we are working on ourselves and we're being independent. So I do feel like right now you're kind of independent, and trying to, you're relying on your inner strength right now. And I feel like this person needs to get over their pride about coming in. And that's what we see happening here. Anyway, with the Judge, we do have compassion and right action. And that's what I mean. I feel like this person has had an awakening about what they have to offer you, especially that compassion, because the Queen of Cups over here looks like she's been lacking some compassion and emotion within this connection is what I'm seeing. And I feel like this person has had a realization about that. So this is someone taking the right action. This is what this card talks about. But what I'm feeling is, just wait. I do think this person went through judging themselves. This is what I mean about having an awakening. This card is also gives justice vibes. So if we think about the Justice card, taking accountability, speaking a truth, communicating a truth, apologizing. Anyway, the other side of this card, which I find interesting, and I feel there is this energy that, how am I trying to say this? With the Judge card, there is an energy of being overly critical and building walls. So it's possible that you guys have built walls to kind of protect yourselves. But what we see are those walls coming down. It's like this person is taking the right action towards you and taking this wall down. The thing is that I'm not sure, for some of you, I feel like you're okay with that wall coming down, or you will be once this person reaches out. But for some of you, I feel just with this, it still hurts. You could still have your guard up, and there could be a wound or something that this person did that you haven't forgiven yet. And again, I'm not here to judge you. Forgiveness does make you feel lighter. And forgiveness doesn't mean that what they did was okay. It just means that you're releasing that, you're not going to hold on to that resentment anymore. So it could be that there's some kind of wound that you need to, from this person, that you need to kind of reflect on, Hermit energy. With this, if only we could travel back in time, I'm getting this weird message that just because you can't travel back in time doesn't mean that this can't be fixed. And I have no idea why I said that, but there it is. So yeah, that's what we're seeing, you guys. Now, before we move on, I wanted to look at these cards because this is a different deck, and I like to look at the different interpretations when I'm getting to know the deck, just because everybody has their own interpretations of these cards, and I find that beautiful, and you can never stop learning, right? So we have Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a financially successful figure. He accumulated all the wealth and, oh my gosh, I find this hard to read. Fortune needed. The king can be seen as a leader, a manager. After reaching his goals, he thrones comfortably. So oftentimes, one thing that comes up in these readings is that if someone doesn't feel like they're financially stable or emotionally stable or, whatever it is that they feel, and they say to you, I'm not ready to give you what you need. I need to be a better person first. You know, maybe that is a line, but for soul connections, that's not actually a line. That shows growth. And this King of Pentacles makes me believe that this could be someone like that who kind of wanted to get their SHIT together. I swear, but I just don't want to get in trouble. I'm such a rule follower. Anyway, it says this King of Pentacles is someone who's comfortable, you know, they're comfortable approaching this, taking action towards this, going after this once they feel stable enough, once they feel confident enough. And so often we like to also label comments like that as lines or lies or excuses or, you know, whatever. When sometimes we do need a little time to heal, just like you need a little time to heal with the Hermit energy. I can't even believe we haven't gotten into tarot. I talk so much. I'm sorry. I know some of you love my rants. The Queen of Cups is a powerful and caring feminine figure. She controls her emotions so gracefully and naturally. From acts of love, she creates wonderful works. From heart, she feels what is right and knows the path she can take. So you could be questioning, you know, your path. I did say your path. You could be questioning your path right now. Your heart could be, you know, I feel like there's a lot of longing for this person because their energy is gaining momentum. They're getting closer and closer to you. And sometimes when that happens, that's when you feel the pull on the energy and you feel that you can get anxious and start to feel hopeless and start to think about them. Anyway, so yes, I did want to look at the other ones too, because it is it's a different deck. So we have the Hermit. It's time to concentrate on yourself. Prioritize these moments. You need this in order to go forward on your journey. Answers can be found by introspection and soul searching. So this is what I mean. There's this energy of if only we could travel back in time, but Spirit's saying the answers, like, this can be fixed. You don't need to travel back in time. What happened in the past happened for a reason. And that reason can be found within. Reason by Hoopstank could be significant. I'm not going to read the lyrics again. And Wheel of Fortune. This card reminds us that everything is in constant change. Nothing is permanent. This time, luck is on your side. Things are moving in your favor. You are also a part of this changing world. What goes around comes around. So that's what I mean. I feel like this person could have experienced 2, 3, 4, 5 on the timer. This person could have experienced karma for what they did to you. This shows that this person has changed enough for this Wheel of Fortune to move again. And it's moving. Anyway, let's get into tarot. I get so into these. I just can't help myself. Oh, right. I need to put these up here for this part. I'm going to validate your feelings. It still hurts. You are validated, my friend. Nah. We need to talk. And can we meet? And can we meet sounds like in the physical. So even if you are at a distance, it almost sounds like I'm hearing like knight in shining armor wants to come rushing in. It doesn't matter the gender. It's that type of energy. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so let me just... Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's the energy I was feeling with you, my friend. Five of Cups. It's like Five of Cups, Six of Cups energy. It's you know, there could be a lot of regret here on both sides, but I feel like, look at the imagery. It's like you're focused on your own cup. And for some of you, you may be feeling really positive while still longing for this person. But for some of you, you still grieve this person. You still feel that connection. You still wonder, like, what was the point? And I find it interesting that we have these Two of Cups and she has her back turned to them, because to me that shows that this offer's coming in. The fact that we have the High Priestess, I do feel intuitively like you can feel it, and that's why maybe you are questioning it right now. Anyway, very nice. Very nice. A connection that takes, you know, patience. We have the Knight of Swords, and this is someone, this is the energy that looks like the Knight of Swords. Like, this person is ready to rush in. This is someone who wants to communicate with you. Like I said, that's why you could be feeling, when that Knight of Swords is coming and that vibration, that frequency starts to vibrate, you energetically feel that, but it comes across as, it doesn't feel good. It feels almost, it's like you're longing and you're worrying and you're overthinking. It's because someone's, you know, tugging on that cord. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, having everything you ever wanted. Is your wish fulfillment to hear from this person? Have you been praying to hear from them? Please reach out. I'm not making fun. I'm being completely, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like you've been hoping this person will come in. Here they come. We have the Knight of Stars, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which does show that slow-moving energy, but it's a stable energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is ready to put in the effort. We have the Knight of Cups. This is interesting. This person, for some of you, maybe you have someone else in your energy and that's what's causing this person to run in, but I'm focusing on the two of you. The Knight of Cups does show listening to your intuition, following what your intuition tells you. It can talk about someone who wants to rekindle a romance. Oh, right. I haven't cut. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the Five of Cups card that I just pointed at? And I said, look, this person's focused on those cups and this Two of Cups is sneaking up behind her. I can't make that up. Hang on, I need to reach. This symbol, this one, means health, balance, health, duality, union of opposites, proper moral conduct, protection, and cosmic energy. So yeah, that's what's coming in. Again, you could have already heard from this person or you're about to. I always love it in my comment section when people are like, oh my God, I'm watching this and my person just reached out. That's magic. I mean, that's magic. We have the Page of Wands. So this is someone taking action. This is, you know, this is the mini Fool. This is a spark. This is someone coming in with this Two of Cups energy. Anyway, amazing. All right, so let's look at the current energy between you. Oh, my friends, this is magic. This is absolute magic. Oh my gosh, I'm so giddy for you. We have the Chariot. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you, pile 3. We have the Chariot, which does show the energy is rapidly gaining momentum. Like I said, I can't remember what I said about this person being ready and the vibration. I've forgotten already. But it's like it's like you can feel the rumble. You can feel the energy coming, and maybe that's why you're doubting it. Or maybe you're the person who's doing really well and knows exactly what is coming. With the Chariot, we see both of you, your energies aligning, your paths aligning. And look, we see the yin and yang and the yin and yang. Anyway, this is amazing. And this is about taking action in love. Taking action towards this connection. Geez, I can't. And the Hanged Man, oh my goodness. The Hanged Man shows, you know, that for a lot of you right now, you're not talking, and whatever this pause in this connection was, this separation was meant to bring awareness and to help this person change, and it needed to happen in divine timing. And again, planetary alignments, the moon, it all plays a part. And what we see here is a shift of perspective. We see a new outlook. We see the Queen of Cups, beautiful. Okay, so this is very nice. So you could be someone who was in Queen of Swords energy with your boundaries up and is now more of this Queen of Cups energy where, you know, your cup is filled, so you're feeling better. And that could be why this energy is coming in. Sometimes, well, no, I'm not going to say sometimes. In counterpart connections, there is a period where, and it doesn't matter if you're not a counterpart, this is for the counterparts who are watching. There is a period where you're in separation and this person's, you know, working on themselves and you're in the Queen of Swords energy. And the more this person works on themselves and the more you work on yourself, the more that boundary is supposed to come down and the closer you get to this Queen of Cups energy. And once you're in this Queen of Cups energy, that's often when the masculine comes in, because the masculine is coming in, or the counterpart, doesn't matter gender, the counterpart who is coming in needs nurturing and they need you to forgive them. So it's interesting that we had the Five of Cups because that talks about forgiveness. And if you haven't energetically forgiven them and you're still Queen of Swords and that boundary's up, then usually what happens is the universe keeps you separated. Their higher self, they guides them, you know, to wait in reaching out, because it won't work if they meet that sword, right? And I'm not saying you have to put your boundary down. I'm not saying any of that. I'm talking about energy. And when you're in separation, your energy changes. When you learn things, your energy changes. So again, I'm moving on. I got so excited. I put the card away. So we have the Chariot for current energy. Actually, I want to take the Hanged Man as well. Just because I can. Anyway, this is beautiful energy. So let's make sure that's all straight. I hope it is. All right, so the next thing I want to look at is their feelings, their current feelings about this connection. So what are their current feelings about this connection? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords. So this is someone who is looking for forgiveness. It's interesting. I was just talking about that forgiveness. This is someone who's going to be looking for forgiveness from you and to make whatever this wound was, to try and make it right. I will say with this Three of Swords, I do see that this person could be worried about if you will forgive them or not. Is it possible to be forgiven? This person is also feeling very sad about the separation between you. And that's why that's why you're probably feeling that longing for this person, that Six of Cups energy, because they're feeling it. Okay, so we have the devil on the bottom. So this is someone looking at their shadows here and what they did to cause this heartbreak. This is someone who is obsessively thinking about you, and that's why you're feeling that pull on the energy. Let's see another card for how they're feeling about this connection. How are they feeling about this connection? So we have the Ace of Pentacles showing that this person wants to make an offer. Like I said with this, that's what I was seeing, the Ace of Pentacles, which is, you know, someone, there's an offer. This person wants to make you an offer. And what I find interesting with just, I know it's Pentacles, but this star feels like, you know, your energies are aligning, your path, like your stars are aligning. I'm feeling healing with the star energy. I feel like this person is going to tell you they can't let you go, and that they see a future here with you. There is stability coming in on your person's side. Now, the Four of Cups in reverse. Let me just grab my book. So this talks about being more active in love. So this is someone who wants to come in with this offer, and it looks like this offer is that this talks about having a new understanding of this connection and wanting to be more active, wanting to give more of their energy. Especially with that Queen of Cups here. You could be someone who you felt they weren't matching your energy, and this person is saying they want to work on that. They want to stabilize this. All right, let's see how you're feeling. The sun is setting. Let's see how you're feeling. We have the Magician. So you could feel, first of all, you could feel like this person manipulated you with the Magician. I'm not saying they did. But this is interesting because to me, it feels like you still see potential in this connection. Even if you are hurt, even if you are sad, I do feel if you could travel back in time, you would. But, you know, like I said, there's a future here. There's a future here. The Magician kind of shows me that you could be trying to manifest this person, or you could just be really focused on working on all of the areas of your life, oh my goodness, and balancing, you know, all of your elements. You could be, you know, working on self-love. You could be working on healing. You could be working on your creative projects. You could be working on like spending time with your family. You could be working on not overthinking. The Four of Crystals does, what's really interesting is the Four of Cups is over here and you have the Four of Crystals. And the Four of Crystals is kind of an energy where you feel like you can't let someone go, but it's also an energy of holding back. So again, I do feel like you're holding back from this person. I do feel like it's probably no contact. And if you are in contact, I feel like part of you is holding back. Part of you is, you know, wondering if this person will repeat it. Let's get one more card for how you're feeling. You guys are mirroring. You guys are mirroring. Oh my gosh. Mirroring. Anyway. So this shows that you do feel this energy. You feel the pull on the energy. You could be longing or obsessing over this person. I'm not here to judge. This is definitely someone you feel like you can't let go of their energy. And with the devil, it does show your ego could be testing you right now about this connection. Your ego could be, you know, making up stories to give you nightmares, is what I'm hearing. That's actually really interesting because there was a point I wanted to make earlier. Remember I said, I don't know what my point was. My point, oh my gosh, I'm losing it. My point is that the closer that you get to that rainbow, the closer you get to your wish fulfillment, the more this energy bubbles up inside of you. I'm serious. Right before your manifestations come in, your ego is like a big mean bully telling you that you're crazy and that nothing will ever happen. So when that devil energy starts coming out, when you start feeling that, it's a really good indicator. I'm validating your feelings. Hang on. I don't know why that's so important. I have no idea. Anyway, that distracted me. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun, showing that I still feel like you could see this person as your divine masculine, and you could see this as your happily ever after, or your wish fulfillment, the thing that's going to make you feel the happiest. And perhaps with the Sun and the Devil, you're learning to shine a light on those thoughts that you're having. You know, you could start having, oh, I can't remember the term for it. But you could be fearing for the worst. And, you know, I feel like you have been working on that cup, and I feel like you are trying to be more positive. I still think you have hope. Oh, look, I still think you have hope for this counterpart connection, or this King and Queen of Cups connection. Anyway, beautiful. So we're going to look at what's currently blocking this connection. We have the Page of Crystals and the Sun. So lack of positivity, possibly. A blockage could be that, you know, a blockage, well, the Sun is very positive energy. So if someone has kind of a lack mindset or a negative mentality, that can really block this connection. The fact that the Sun is there could also be very symbolic of the fact that it's a divine masculine who's needed to work on themselves. Anyway, we have the Page of Crystals here showing growth has been blocking this. I do see possible lack of wanting to commit in the past, whether that's you or them. I think it's them. And Page of Crystals shows that there needed to be a pentacle needed to be planted. And by that, I mean, this person needed to commit to actual growth, as did you. With the Page of... No, this is the Page of Swords. What am I talking about? See how confused I get with these different cards? Because like I said in the intro... No, I didn't say it in the intro. I said it in another pile. But in another deck I have, this is Earth energy, or this is Pentacles. So again, just let me rewind a minute. All that applies because I was feeling that energy, but this is actually the Page of Swords. So that makes more sense to me anyway. As a blockage, the Page of Swords talks about failure to communicate. So the fact that, you know, neither of you are communicating. It also shows, you know, lessons that needed to be learned, growth that needed to happen. I feel like both of you needed to look at yourselves, and perhaps you couldn't do that while you were together. Anyway, that was interesting. Now, it is getting dark. Oh no, the sun is going down. So, this is very interesting. The sun as a blockage can be taking love for granted. So somebody with, like I said, with that Four of Cups energy, this person could have taken your energy for granted, your beautiful cup for granted. Anyway, and Page of Crystals, Page of Swords. Argumentative, defensive person, failure to communicate. So this person could have been defensive, or you could have been defensive. Actually, Page of Swords also talks about that defensiveness. Like I said, you could still have some defenses up over here with that Judge energy. What is currently helping this connection? I'm just going to stick that back in. It was flipped over. What is currently helping this connection? That did a little flip, but it didn't flip over. Okay, so we have death and rebirth. So Spirit's saying the ending and what's happening right now is what's helping this connection. So if, you know, you're in no contact, believe it's for a reason. It's really interesting because with this card, I get 8 of Wands energy because those kind of look like wands to me. But anyway, I'm feeling 8 of Wands energy from your person, which is, you know, wanting to talk, wanting to move forward, rapid change, rapid growth. Death shows, though, also the energy of freeing yourself. So this person freeing themselves from whatever they were working on, you freeing yourself from, you know, possibly people-pleasing tendencies. Maybe you're freeing yourself from not loving yourself enough. The Devil card can also talk about trying to free yourself from overthinking, from addictions, from codependencies, from distractions. Anyway, I really do feel like whatever's happening right now is happening for a reason, and it's for a rebirth. The 10 of Pentacles shows me that you're both working. Right now, the focus is long-term. What you're doing right now will have long-term effects, 10 of Pentacles. And that shows that you're both stabilizing. And when you're both, you know, stabilized and have a strong foundation and you come back together, that relationship thrives. That tower is strong. The sunset is shining right in my face. Just keep listening to your intuition with the moon. Don't give into that fear. Shine a light on that devil energy. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see. It's so dark. Yes, you can see, I guess. Okay, let's see what is coming next for this connection, Spirit. What is coming next for these two? What's next in this connection? Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. All right, so it's really interesting because the 9 of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So what we're seeing is, I feel like this offer comes in and it relieves the anxiety and the tension that you're both feeling, because I feel like right now you could be having problems sleeping, you could be having anxiety, you could be having nightmares, you could be waking up between 3 and 5. And I feel like this person is also experiencing that anxiety about coming in. The Page of Pentacles shows there's been growth. That's what I was hearing with the Page of Crystals. Interesting. It shows that growth, that pentacle, this person who wants to bring you this pentacle actually bringing it, getting over that fear and freeing themselves. We see, I saw 8 of Swords. So like no period of no contact coming to an end. So it does talk about alleviating. 9 of Swords. There is a message here about you possibly not trusting this person, and we still have regret from the past. So you have this type of regret energy right here. So before this person comes in, I do suggest looking into that. Whatever you're feeling there, whatever you would go back in time and fix or do, whatever that pain is, because there is an energy of you possibly not trusting this offer when they come in, because they're coming in with this offer, but I feel like you may overthink it, or you may have fear about it. And what's really interesting about tarot is that you can change energy by working with it. That's why like the advice is so important, because if you take the advice and work with the energy, it brings a better outcome. Anyway, there is this energy of this person wanting to come in and offer you something, and almost, they could want to get help from you about something, but that's only for some of you. And I think that you need to, if you're feeling fear about history repeating itself, you should tell them that. You don't have to like be mean about it, but express those emotions, share those fears, because I tell my kids, like, when you share that fear, it helps you feel better. When you share that sadness, it kind of lightens your load. So anyway, I want to get one more for that. What is coming next for this connection? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which is really interesting because together they make the Eight of Wands, which shows forward movement and action. Page of Cups does show someone coming in with an apology or a small offer. Could be an offer that you never thought would happen. The Seven of Wands shows the two of you fighting for this. So the two of you choosing to fight for this connection with the Seven of Wands. And the Ace of Wands shows inspired action, inspired movement. So this person, you know, reaching out to you, this can symbolize, you know, a fresh start. Very beautiful. Let's see that's what's coming next. So let's see the future of this connection, like the outcome, potential outcome. What is the potential outcome of this connection? We've gone full circle. We've gone full circle. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. So we have the High Priestess, which, let me just grab my book. It does talk about patience and a patient connection, intimacy. So you'll have a lot of intimacy with this person where I think maybe you lacked intimacy or having your cup filled. High Priestess also shows, you know, a very spiritual, intuitive connection. We have the Knight of Stars, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which shows stability, and it's slow. It's slow, but it's there. The Knight of Pentacles is the knight you want to see. This shows that this person has been doing the work. The Ace of Cups shows a renewal and, you know, reconnection. It's beautiful. This also can symbolize an emotional awakening. So this person having an emotional awakening and realizing they weren't giving, you know, enough of their cup to this connection. And look, we have the Four of Wands. I can't help myself. Knight of Swords. Oh, that's the Knight of Swords. So what's really interesting is what I'm hearing with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords is once this offer comes in and once you open to it, this is going to progress quite quickly to, I feel, higher level of commitment or moving in. I feel like you guys could be, you know, very close to union. Anyway, let's get some advice for you. We have the Fool and the World. Okay. So interesting. So, I mean, for advice, I feel like Spirit's telling you to take a leap of faith towards this when it comes in. And, you know, that this is coming. I was getting the Fool energy there. I was feeling it. It's like someone's about to come in. And with the World, that does talk about making sure that those cycles have completed before you fully open yourself to this. You can, you know, you can see if the energy has changed. The Six of Stars shows Six of Pentacles energy, which is equal give and take. So make sure it's balanced. Make sure this person has healed, that these, you know, cycles won't repeat. And then, you know, once you feel ready to take a leap of faith, you don't have to rush it either. With the Knight of Pentacles, we did see a slower moving energy. So you could be, you know, sometimes when we reconnect, we're slower to become close again. We're slower to get back to the way it used to be. And it's important not to chase the way it used to be and to take this as a fresh start, is what I'm hearing. But anyway, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you. And it's dark, so I'm going to stop. Anyway, I love you so much. I hope this resonated with someone. That's all I care. If it resonates with one person, that's all, that's does it for me. Anyway, you guys know how much I adore you. I love you. You're amazing. Keep filling up your cup. Keep drinking your water. Keep reflecting. And anyway, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I have a hard time saying goodbye to you guys once I'm here. So I'm going to stop doing this now. And I will talk to you soon. Sending you lots of love. Bye.